We need to boycott these countries. Why are South African artists performing in Zimbabwe in the first place? Why? Why are we performing in a country that can't even take care of its own people? We're being used by the government that's abusing its people.
Hey, yes, nina ngiyathanda ukuphikisana. Ngeke nikholwe le engizonitshela yona namhlanje. La kunenkinga la.
Lizolunga lelizo, lizolunga angindawo mina. Angindawo ikwelekwele la izweni lohanjiswa yimi nezinsizwa.
Migration issue is not unique to South Africa. In fact, it's not even a South African issue. It's a continental issue because we have SADC, in our case, in Southern Africa, and the African Union that are toothless bodies. So, I mean, and we have the biggest amount of young people on this continent.
Yeah,
Forget about these broke-ass nations. All these concerts are funded by dirty, corrupt politicians, the same ones we're trying to get out of power in our country.
egoli nje siyegoli kusasa siyohlangana nama-security asetshenzelwa izinsizwa zakithi lapha kwaZulu, asetshenzelwa izinsizwa zakithi zakovenda, amatsonga, abapedi, iy'nkampani zama-security zalapha eSouth Africa.
More than 200 illegal miners have been found. Majority of them are foreign nationals who are believed to be undocumented.
Wengane zakwethu nginibingelele. Cha, nami ngithi ake ngiphawule njengesakhamuzi seziningizimu Afrika.
Even upresident obehlela umhlangano ngase ngihambile ngase ngise-Standard ngibuya ngiza lapha kwaZulu. Angasho mayithola ithuba lokukhuluma uyodwa.
Ngayizwa ukuthi bangena efake ibheshe egaxele neflag waphuma futhi njalo. Before bayengena mhlangano imali basebeyithathile.
So ngizocela nje uma kwenzeka le video ifika kuwe ungiphi indlela uyilalela.
I'm glad that you were quick to concede that we have definitely dropped the ball when it comes to our management of migration in this country, especially at a time where we are seeing that individual migrants are now suffering the consequence of that mismanagement. And how does South Africa step up, because clearly we are bearing the brunt?
I don't know what else do you want us to say.
We love South Africa. South Africa is a well-built country. We built that shit. You understand what I'm saying? You can look at all the old historical pictures of South Africa being built. You'll see black South African natives. They used Amapiano to make their events popular. And now they want to dump Amapiano because there's some Zimbabweans that are angry about xenophobic sentiments in South Africa.
I greet you all in the name of resistance. من به همه شما و همه کسانی که در اینجا هستند به نام مقاومت درود میفرستم و حضور شما رو گرامی میدارم.
Ourselves alone will not be able to manage it on the basis of security. Even if we had the tightest security, JJ, we will still be having this problem.
Kunamazwe akhathazekile asaba ukuthi azolanda idumbu eSouth Africa ngenxa yakho. Ngathi mina president ngeke izenzeke lo. Ngayethembisa ngonyama, ngamethembisa uPremier, ngiyakwethembisa nawe president. Uma kwenzeka kufa abantu bebulawa ngabantu abazobehamba nami president, cela ukhiphe iorder yokuthi uMkhwanazi akangibona.
This is Open Up Podcast. Welcome. Everyone that was speaking in the beginning of this video, you will see. It's just that I've selected those small clips there as part of the intro. But in order for you to understand the whole context of what they are talking about, you have to watch the whole video, you know. And please don't forget to like the video and share your comment in the comment section. As you know, in South Africa, there are people who are fighting against illegal immigrants. So it affects a lot of people in different industries. I came across a clip yesterday. It was not a clip. It was a Music Pulse podcast yesterday where it happened that Washington was about Nigerians. So it's part of this video. I've selected some of the few clips that I've cropped there. If you want to watch the whole interview or the whole video, you can go to Podcast and Chill, like I make Chill Music Pulse. That way you will see the whole video. And also, there are a few clips from Frank Dialogue podcast, Ronald Lamola. So he's part of this video. I've just cropped some few clips from the whole video from Frank Dialogue. If you want also to watch the whole video about the interview Ronald Lamola, it's there. You can go there and watch it. Don't forget to like this video in this channel and also subscribe to this channel and also share your comment at home so that we can understand what do you think about these things that are taking place here in South Africa. Without any waste of time, let's keep going.
You know, Zimfest announced that, they've got Piano Republic.
What's Zimfest?
It's a festival for Zimbabweans that are living in the UK. And it was struggling for many, many years. And then Amapiano came around, and then Zimbabweans pretended that Amapiano comes from their country because they were pretending to be South Africans, right? And then they created this festival, right, which has created all this equity, which they've milked off of South Africans. And because they are much faster than a lot of the people that were running Amapiano, right? Because you know who was selling out the game. They've got Piano People, Piano Republic, all of these people that are hosting and controlling the events. They used Amapiano to make their events popular. And now they want to dump Amapiano because there's some Zimbabweans that are angry about xenophobic sentiments in South Africa. That's the risk. There are people that are not going to Durban July this weekend. Why? Because they're at Afro Nation. Afro Nation, what does it do? It makes piano the smaller stage. Piano has been, the most, I guess, the fastest growing genre of the African continent for I don't know how long. And in terms of domestic consumption, it far surpasses Afrobeats. Afrobeats makes money because the streams are coming from the diaspora. We love South Africa. South Africa is a well-built country. We built that shit. You understand what I'm saying? You can look at all the old historical pictures of South Africa being built. You'll see black South African natives building that shit. So all this infrastructure that we've got, the highways that allow you to deliver goods, the malls that we've got, the DSTV that is all over the continent that allows you in Nigeria to switch on your generator and watch the World Cup because Nigerians wouldn't have developed that themselves. They didn't invest in their own people to develop it themselves. This whole entire infrastructure that Afrobeats runs off of is built off of South Africa. You can ask Alex Okosi. He's at YouTube right now. With his South African wife. You understand what I'm saying? We gave all of these countries everything. Everything. The fact that there's Afrobeats today, it comes from South Africa. You wouldn't have had anything without South Africa. Ungrateful bastards. So what we need to do? We need to boycott these countries. Why are South African artists performing in Zimbabwe in the first place? Why? Why are we performing in a country that can't even take care of its own people? We're being used by the government that's abusing its people. We're whitewashing all the atrocities that they're making and saying, hey, even South African artists are willing to come here. We should boycott them. Just like they boycotted us during apartheid and said they're not going to get involved in Zimbabwe. We should be boycotting all these Zimbabwean festivals, boycotting all these foreign promoters that are using South African arts, and the fact that we've got an industry that stands on its own 2 feet. You can actually go into a store, you can go into a shopping center and buy a CD. You can't do that in Nigeria. You can't even sell tickets to a show in Nigeria. Asake's biggest show on the African continent was in South Africa. Right? You saw that show?
No.
You didn't see it at the Gold Rush Arena or whatever it's called, the FNB Stadium?
No, I don't remember.
It was a sold out show.
Yeah.
Packed out. You can't do that in Nigeria.
You can't?
You cannot, because who's going to buy tickets? They're busy in the rice line. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're busy chasing trucks with rice.
They don't do shows in Nigeria?
Who can buy tickets in Nigeria? They've got an indigent population bigger than our population. They've got more people than we've... Hold on. They've got more poor people than we have people. You understand what I'm saying?
We've got a large population, that's all I know.
A large, I'm just very thinking, poor.
Those numbers,
a population that's unprotected. The girls get stolen in the schools. Boko Haram is invading. You've got insurgents, terrorists, bombing people, bombing churches, blowing up things. Everything that is a disaster can be shown in Nigeria.
Interesting.
And how do they get rewarded? They get rewarded by selling the potential of numbers, by scamming the world, right? And not giving us credit. All of these artists need to give us credit. When I was talking about Davido needing to give credit, I wasn't talking about myself. I was talking about my friend, Eli Lubala. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's one of the guys that helped put Davido on. South Africa helped put all of these guys on. These guys didn't have anything before the Channel O Awards.
Burna Boy is our product.
All of them are our products. All of them are our products. And what do? They get famous in Europe. They get famous in countries where they think that we cannot touch them. And then what do? They denigrate us. They shit on our names.
Yeah.
That's what they do. So we need to boycott these motherfuckers. That's it. As South African artists, go and perform in Europe. They don't care that you're chasing out illegal immigrants. They're doing the same thing in that country. Go perform there. Go perform in the United States. Go there and say, yeah, I support ICE. Go and do that. Say, yeah, I support ICE. Go and do that. Forget about these broke-ass nations. All these concerts are funded by dirty, corrupt politicians, the same ones we're trying to get out of power in our country. Why should we be supporting the same thing that's going to turn us into those countries?
Yeah.
The way Nigeria is, right, is like a kid that eats McDonald's. You don't love yourself.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Please share in the comment section what you think about this clip. I like Unota because of, there's a reason, by the way, why I've selected this clip and edited it in this video. And it's not the first time. I think there was a time also some months back, if I'm not mistaken, where I've cropped a clip where he was commenting. I like people like him because in this world, there are different people. There are people that speaks out. There are people that keeps quiet when things are happening. And there are people that also, they don't know where they're standing, that chooses when to speak, and when the topic. Unota is straightforward. I like people like that. That's, you can tell which side are they taking in this fight that South Africans, or that we as South Africans are fighting against illegal immigrants. Unlike other celebrities or other leaders, sometimes they're like, no, we understand South Africans, yeah, there's too much illegal immigrants, but, So guys like Nota, if you understand what I'm saying, he's straightforward. He's like, we should boycott these people. We should forget about these countries because of this and this and this and that. He's not just saying that, he states his own reasons. This is why it's important for you also at home to share your comment at home so that even if you disagree with what he's saying, we want to hear from you, with him. There's still another clips that we still need to watch. Please don't forget to like the video and share your comment also. Let's keep going.
Hey, yes, nina ngiyathanda ukuphikisana. Ngeke nikholwe le engizonitshela yona namhlanje. La kunenkinga la. Uyalayisha labantu labafikela khona. Wonke amabhasi alayishe. Uthola ukuthi ulayisha abantu abawu-70 or abantu abawu-64. Inkinga ke ifika iqale la. Abehle labantu emagaraji umanima bayihlalela nje phakathi. Ukuthi bandlani? Hayi, nami iyangikhathaza kakhulu lento. Ngoba nama driver amaningi akhathazeka ngento eyodwa. Kodwa ke inkinga enkulu ke la ifike sekuthenini abafiki bephelele labantu njengokugibela kwabo ebhasini. Futhi akwehli umuntu endleleni ongathi mhlambe hayi uye wehla wabaleka umuntu wakhona. Cha. Ngize ngabuza ke namhlanje ukuthi kwenzakalani lana kahle. Useyayichaza ke omunye wabo uthi no. Labantu laba abaningi babo abasaphili emakhaya abo. Manje uma esesondele ngasekhaya kuyanyamalala. Ngangayikholwa ke le ndaba ngoba phela yazi abantu banabake emhlabeni. Ngeze ngabuza ke impela baze baba bathathu kuya kwabahlanu befakaza into eyodwa. Ngoba since kwaqalwa bethuthwa labantu for the past 3 weeks. Abaningi bathola sebeshonile ebhasini. Uma nje waqala nje wajumpa ibhodo sezofika ngapha. Uthola nawo umuntu useshonile ebhasini. Eyisibakaza lento ukuthi hayi. Labantu ngoba igameko ezinengane impela kuthiwa ibhasi number 1 kushonela umuntu phakathi, ibhasi number 1 kushonela umuntu phakathi. Manje inkinga lento lena inkinga ngempela mina seyangithusa isiyangithusa le ndaba ngoba futhi silayisha izipuku kahle besihlala nezipuku kahle uze uthi ke omunye wena wasangabona umuntu akweletela angakwazi kodwa uzobona sezomlokhela endlini eselanda imali yakhe ukwaze kanjani ukuthi uhlala kuphi ochaza khona ukuthi hey labantu laba baphila enye impilo esingeke si-understand bengithi ake nisikele nje kwelijikayo ngiyazi ngizothi nginamanga.
Okay, it sounds like ingenekwane vele. Let me just try to translate what this gentleman was saying, because he speaks Zulu. I understand exactly what he was saying, but I also do understand that not everyone that watches this channel or that follows me speaks or hears Zulu. So I'm going to try and translate what this man is saying. He says, I know you won't believe what I'm about to tell you, you know. We have a problem here. It sounds like he sounds like a bus driver, and the video, if you have noticed, is like he's inside a bus when it's just panning around and showing us the crowd, you know. He says in these buses or in these trips that we are doing of taking these people from South Africa to their countries, you will find out a bus takes 65 people or 63 people or 70 people, and then they drive with them. When they get to the service stations or to the garage, where they fill up the garage and also give everyone chance to go and grab something to eat. You know, these people, they don't get off the bus, they just remain seated. And then the bus moves. After they've crossed the border, every time when they check the numbers of the people that were in the bus, they will find out that they are short. Let's say the bus was having 63 people, we'll find out it's less now. The number is no longer 63 people. And they don't know what causes that. He says because of, we have never had a case whereby someone has escaped. When they are already in the bus, we know that we are carrying 63 people, we know that we are carrying 70 people, but after we cross the border, we find out that we're no longer having the same number. So it's like these people, they disappear or something happens, you know. Even say some of them, they die. They find out they transporting a certain number of people. When they get there, some passengers, they've died in the bus. So one of the guys or his colleague, they were talking about this thing, and then he said, you know, these people, the reason why that happens is because they are already dead in their countries, you know. So that's why I said it sounds like Ngenewane vele. So when they are being moved from South Africa to their countries, once they reached closer to their homes or to their countries, they just vanishes or they just die. That's what the man was saying. I don't know. Please share also in the comment section what do you think about it.
Even upresident obehlela umhlangano ngase ngihambile ngase ngisestandard one ngibuya ngiza lapha kwaZulu. Angasho mayithola ithuba lokukhuluma uyosho owayengibiza ukuthi ngathi awukodwa kungangami ukuhlangana nomongameli. Ngasho ngathi umongameli mnikeni ithemba lokuthi mina ngiyaqinisekisa ukuthi iSouth Africa ngeke ize ishe. Usho mina ngihambe ngaye entabeni ngayoyikhulekela iSouth Africa. Ngiyaqinisekisa ukuthi ngeke ize ishe. Ngaze ngabeka ikhanda lami kulayini wesitimela ngathi uma kwenzeka
wayitsizwa bafethu wayitsizwa lapha emuva besicelile ukuthi umsebenzi hayi ngizokhuluma sizwa zakithi wayitsizwa nizothola ithuba qhawekazi ngiyehla phela sisi wami ngiyehla qhawekazi sisi wami bosisi qhawekazi unolaka manje Ehlisa umoya sisi wami. Abafuni. Hayi kulungile ehlisa umoya sisi. Hayi sisi. Abanqaphela amadoda sisi. Yiyo lento lena sizama ukuyilungisa lapha ukuthi akuphele lokhu ukuthi lapha ungaphesheya. Hayi kulungile ingane zakwethu. Cha impela sisi akufanele unqaphe ukuthetha kulungile. Wengane zakwethu insizwa ngizothi mangiqeda la. Insizwa ngizothi mangiqeda la ebese ngithola ithuba nezo sikhulume ngicela ukuthi nje nikhululeke ningabaceli kakhulu nizoba nethuba lokukhuluma nani ya ninga kwehla umoya mkhaya wami akwehla umoya ningamadoda nina ngithi umuntu wesifazane uyashesha ukufudumala angithi uNkulunkulu wayenzela ukuthi masimthinta nathi sisheshe sizwe ukuthi kumnandi yabona manje ke uyashesha ukufudumala vela sehlisa umoya singamadoda ke thina sizosimanage isimo ngithi siyabonga bafowethu cha asehlisa umoya siqhubeke bafowethu bengisachaza ke bafowethu ukuthi mina angisiyena umuntu othanda ukuhlangana nabantu abakhulu okungakafiki ezingeni lami ngoba kugcina kuba ngathi kuumdlalo nje kugcina kuba ngathi kuumdlalo ukuhlangana nopresident kugcina kuba ngathi kuumdlalo ukuhlangana isilo mina ngiyaye emashobeni ngifike ngidedela abantwana ngidedele cha ingane zakwethu ngeke phela ngeke madoda ngeke sikhuluma into eyodudu ngithe mina ngizokhuluma nani mangiqedela ayikho ke indoda ekhuzwa kabili ngoba niyayibona iSouth Africa njengoba injena nje amadoda angageqeli indlebe amadoda njengageqa indlebe uningabona ukuthi kungabalula kanjani iSouth Africa lokho esizama ukukhanda yabo so ke abaningi sengisho ukuthi lensizwa lena ebikade ngifonela ingicela ukuthi ngicela umongameli kwaphela 20 minutes ngiphika ngithi cha mina ngihlangane nomongameli mina yini indaba ningangitsheli ukuthi kwakungo9 ebusuku yini indaba ningangitsheli ukuthi umongameli ufuna ukuthini kimi bese ngisho mina ngimphendula umongameli yenqaba lensizwa kwathunyelwa umuntu wesibili ngenqaba kwaze kwathunyelwa umuntu oseParliament wangifonela uxolo wangifonela umuntu oseParliament wazichaza ukuthi ubani kwayima ngivuma ukujika eStandard Hall baqala ukungifonela ngakafika eStandard Hall bangifonela ngibheke eStandard Hall kwakusasele 35 minutes ngifike eStandard Hall ngajika eStandard Hall ngabuyela emuva eGoli ngahamba ngayohlangana nomongameli abaningi ke bakhala ngokuthi kungani uJacinta singamtshelanga thina uJacinta sengihlale naye emhlangano cishe emithathu ngahlala umhlangano naye noMkhwanazi nobaba uMkhwanazi uNhlanhla Mkhwanazi ngahlala umhlangano noPremier ngaphinde ngahlala umhlangano naye noPremier ngaphinde ngahlala umhlangano naye noPremier futhi kule mhlangano yomthathu angaze ngimfonele uJacinta ngithi akeze emhlanganweni angaze ngimfonele ngoba kwakungemina engangibiza umhlangano awukwazi ukumenywa emhlanganweni bese ummema bakhe abantu futhi nawo umhlangano oqala sasibizelwe lapha eMarine Parade sahlangana saficana sesificana khona ngoba umuntu owayebiza umhlangano wayesifuna sonke namanje njengoba sibizwe sifonelwe ulona osifonelile sibizela emhlanganweni kaPresident umhlangano kwakulokhu kuhlalwe ngo2 mina ngisemashini uPresident akangifunanga ngo9 ebusuku kwakufunwa mina ngizonikeza uPresident isiqiniseko ngoba nizokhumbula ukuthi uPresident wayihlangene neNgonyama ngayizona iNgonyama yamnikeza isiqiniseko sokuthi uphakele umthakathi ngiyamazi angeke abantu bone mangabe ekho lapha azobe khona uPresident akakhululeke ngeke kuze konakale lutho uPresident ufuna lelozwe kimi ufuna ukuzothi ndoda ade ngihlangene neNgonyama iNgonyama ithe akuzukonakala lutho kunamazwe akhathazekile asaba ukuthi azolanda idumbu eSouth Africa ngenxa yakho ngathi mina president ngeke iziyenzeke leyo nto ngayethembisa iNgonyama ngamethembisa uPremier ngiyakwethembisa nawe president uma kwenzeka ufa abantu bebulawa ngabantu abazobe behamba nami president cela ukhiphe iorder yokuthi uMkhwanazi akangibona ngathi ngiphuma ku-president ebusuku ngo11 ngabe ngithola ucingo lukababa ugeneral ubaba uNkwali yenkosi wathi indaba wangethembisa wathi ngeke kwenzeke lutho ngicela kusasa kwenzeke lokho othi kwenzeke ngalendlela owasho ngayo wathi kuzokwenzeka ngayo ngaye entabeni mina weingane zakwethu abanye babehleka bethi ngumfundisi yini abanye babehleka bethi sungazi uyokhulekela izonamba bani namhlanje nquma umhla ka30 abanye babesho njalo namhlanje uyokhuleka babesho njalo nayizolo bebelindele okubi kwangenzeka ayikho into eyimfihlo ekhulunywe phakathi kwami nomongameli abanye ke omunye nje izolo ngifonelile wathi ayiphakela sengiphoxeke kabi umuntu omkhulu wathi sengiphoxeke kabi manje kuthiwa wena unikezwe imali upresident kusho umuntu okade engekho uthi nginikezwe imali nginikezwe upresident ngangena ngigqoka amashoba kupresident ngibathe nalo ibhayi ngigqoka uBrenwood o Rust namashoba ngiqimbile
ngangena ngahlangana naye ngigqoke kanjalo ngaphuma ngigqoke kanjalo ngangena nongizwe nomholi lona esasihamba naye nongubani sangena sigqoke kanjalo saphuma sigqoke kanjalo akekho umuntu owaphuma nemali lapha
lapho ngayizwa bethi wangena efaka ibheshe egaxele neflag waphuma futhi enjalo before bayekuloya mhlangano imali basebeyithathile 1.5 million after umhlangano kwavunyelwana ukuthi after i-media briefing ayizoyenza umfethu uphakela umthakathi uzobe sawuthola futhi omunye uzobe sekuphuma omunye 1.5 million ingakho-ke ngibethi wangena efaka ibheshu waphuma efaka ibheshu esho ukuthi uyayichaza le ndlela yakhe kodwa imali ayingenanga ku-bank account wayithola nje kuwu-cash.
Ngokukhuluma nge-media briefing ukhuluma ngale ayibambele workshop.
Yes, le ayibambele workshop nani
futhi imali wezoyithola after yona.
Yes, imali wezoyithola after le media briefing la ethi uzochaza khona ngomhlangano kade nawo nobaba president uMabuza.
Okay, umbuzo uzothi yini kahle le akhokhelelayo
iyona into ekumele siphendule kuyo ibona into ekumele besiphendule kuyona ukuthi le mali kwakweyani iyona into esifisa ukuyazi leyo ukuze sona siqhubeka sisebenza naye kodwa sazi ukuthi le mali kwakweyani.
Ngokukholelwa kwakho nangokubuka isimo lasime khona right now ukholelwa ukuthi mhlawumbe ngabe badayise ngomzabalazo.
Uma bengenayo impendulo bengasitsheni leqonda ukuthi imali kwakweyani obvious ukuthi badayisa ngomzabalazo kodwa ke silinde mhlawumbe bechaze ukuthi imali kwakweyani.
Umubuka-ke njengamanje njengomuntu ozama uku-communicate nawo benga-communicate nawo kukunika amaphi ama-sign?
Ekuqaleni ngathatha ngokuthi abantu ababhizi kakhulukazi ufethu phela umthakathi umuntu nje obhizi njengoba nakusibhizi umuntu obhizi ke mina ngijwayelekile ukuthi umthole kodwa late mhlawumbe mayiselala kuyenzeka kubuyele kuwena owabuyele kuwena ekuseni mhlawumbe before waphume mhlawumbe endlini okwamanje ngayitshela ukuthi ke ubhizi kodwa makuze kushaya lesikhathi engabuyeli kumina abuyeleke kumangobese ushayisa amakhala konke lokho.
Asibuke kuyena-ke umangobese ne-march bebonke after you've released the footage that you did kunabantu abaningi already ababona ngale ndlela obona ngayo ukuthi akubangani iqiniso bakufanele aziswe umubuka lento ayidendi yini image emasha
no ayidendi kunaloko ngawuthi abantu abaningi bazobuyelwa ithemba yokuthi bazi ukuthi iqiniso ngakephi inkinga ingakephi ngoba okwamanje imagine mina ngisayibona yenza kahle kakhulu kuphela abantu abathi bazosupport imagine abangenzi kahle shuthi ke mongabuka imagine njenge civic organization engekho right ngazi ukuthi ngawuthatha uplo ngoba yonke lemphumela kade ngisho ngithi abantu sebeyithola imisebenzi kuvuleka ikhala eningi endaweni eningi imisebenzi manje okwemanje imagine isawenza kahle kakhulu umsebenzi wayo engathi abantu kumele beqhubeke bekholelwe kuyona ngoba kuyona yonke lento esibalayo akukho lethinte kakhulu imagine kodwa abantu abasuka bethi bazosupporta umzabalazo manje
mhlawumbe ngathini ngomacingwane njengoba naye khona kwi-meeting because siyabona nakuma-social media ukuthi less is being said about umacingwane whereas naye waye khona kwi-meeting yonke into seyibheke kakhulu kuphakela umthakathi.
Umacingwane since wenze ngalento umuntu nje othula ongayazi esho lutho kodwa-ke sinethemba after lezi nkulumo kukhona azokusho mhlawumbe uzokhuluma iqiniso aphendula indlela aphendule ngayo uzositshela nje mhlawumbe anezelele kwezinye zezinto engiyishilo kodwa simlinde nje ukuthi mhlawumbe nawe uzophawula ngoba since yenzeka lento uyithulele umacingwane sinenkolelo mhlawumbe kusuka manje kuyaphambili khona azokusho.
Ngokukholelwa kwakho this share ya 3 million ibhiliyoni ngakubani kubona bobabili noma uphakela specific
ngiyacabanga ukuthi ngendlela ephume ngayo ongenza ubahlukaniselana ongenza mhlawumbe oyedwa wabo wathi uzohlukana wathi uzonika omunye mhlawumbe angamnika omunye yabo kodwa wona yaphuma imali yeah ibone kumele becacise entweni yemali umuntu oqabele becacise ukuthi yebo yaphuma bayithola imali ngakweyani mawuli bahlukaniselana kanjani bayithola bobabili imali uMacingwane ngazama ukumfonela zangatholana kodwa ngigcine nje einsukwini ukumbona khona kade senza i-podcast la iBhincane eshini einsukwini nje ngathi ukukhuluma naye basho ukuthi ke ngasasikhathi ke esisesimene esingekho engeke ngisisho la esingesikwazi ukukhuluma naye.
I greet you all in the name of resistance. من به همه شما و همه کسانی که در اینجا هستند به نام مقاومت درود میفرستم و حضور شما رو گرامی می‌دارم. I want to send our sincere condolences to the people of Iran. من می‌خواهم از اینجا پیام تسلیتم را به همه مردم ایران برسانم. All the way from Africa جنوبی that be strong, you are more than conquerors. این پیام از کشور آفریقای جنوبی به شما میرسه که قدرتمند بمانید، شما فاتح این جنگ خواهید بود. When South Africa was under the yoke of the oppressive apartheid regime, you, the people of Iran, helped us to defeat apartheid. وقتی که کشور ما آفریقای جنوبی در یوغ استعمار بود، شما مردم ایران در مبارزه به ما کمک کردید. And today I am here to say the people of the world, the oppressed people of the world, stand with each and every one of you in your hour of darkness. من اینجا هستم که به شما اعلام کنم تمام مبارزان جهان قلباً با شما هستند. And we say to you, thank you for defending humanity on these streets despite the bombs against the evil, corrupt Netanyahu and Donald Trump. من اینجا هستم که از شما تشکر کنم که در برابر جنایتکاران فاسدی مثل ترامپ و نتانیاهو ایستاده اید. And I want to say, we are inspired, and I am aware that the people of Palestine in Gaza are also feeling the hope coming from Tehran. And Palestine will be free in our lifetime. Amanda! و من اینجا هستم که پیام شما را به جهان برسانم. این پیام شما به مردم غزه و به همه آزادی خواهان جهان است که شما پیروز خواهید شد.
Compact with the African Union on migration, issues of economic growth, issues of job creation and all that. Ourselves alone will not be able to manage it on the basis of security. Even if we had the tightest security, JJ, we will still be having this problem, maybe albeit at the half scale of what we have now. Because it has proven in the US that this is not just a security issue. Even
but it looks like you're approaching it as a security issue as this government. If you are spending 600 million rand on a purported deadline that's been set for people to leave.
We're not approaching it as a security issue, and that's why you will have seen the president is this weekend was hosting the SACU summit. And one of the discussion was about regional economic integration, cross-border economic zones. We are also currently the chair of SADC, where the top of the agenda is special economic, cross-border economic zones. It's regional integration. It's the various corridors that the region is building.